Hi guys, so this morning as I was doing a video, my OttLite went out, and that's what I like to use for lighting, not just because of videos, but also because for crafting, it's a great light. So the one I had before, I was recounting that it is super old. I think I bought it when I was living in Fresno, and we were, military family, so we moved around quite a bit, even though I grew up near Fresno. It was probably 13 years ago, and I remember paying about 20 bucks for it at Tuesday morning, so I think 13 years worth of lighting for 20 bucks, that's fine. I did buy a replacement bulb for it. I'll show it to you right now. It's just an old OttLite, same kind of thing that attaches to your table. That's the kind of thing I like, as you can see right there. Hopefully you can see in the picture, it clamps to your table. And it's a really big thing, so I just put it against the wall here. We'll open it up in a second. So I went... even though I don't like really going shopping right now, especially during this time, but I just went over to Hobby Lobby because I know that they have OttLites for sure. So I went in there and grabbed whatever they had. So they had one very similar. Mine wasn't as fancy. This one has 3 color temperature modes and 5 brightness levels, which is great to play with. I'll have the name of the OttLite itself in the description, obviously, or in the title, because I don't even know what they call this one. It's just one I grabbed. But I did grab a refill, or I thought a replacement, should I say, for my old lamp. I'm like, oh yeah, it looks just like this one. I remember saying 13 watts and all that. But this is a new one. It's a Type E, okay? And this is what was in my lamp. If I had taken this with me, I would have not bought this. So this one, as you can see, has these 2 areas where it slides in. And this one has only 1. And so again, this is super old light, super old lamp. I did pick one up on Amazon. I hope you can kind of even see how dark it is here. The thing just started flickering. Look at the darkness that's here, and look how nice and light this one is all across. So obviously it's burning out. So yeah, there's that. So I did pick one up on Amazon. I think it's Type A is what it should be. Apparently they don't sell it everywhere all the time now, so I did find it there on Amazon, but some people said, hey, this one works great. Some people said it burned out in 2 seconds as soon as I turned the light on. So hopefully the one I picked up will work well. But for this one, I was looking, I don't even know if there's a replacement. You see how it's just kind of in there, but well, we'll see. So what I'm going to do is take this out of the box and unclamp the one that I have on my work surface right now. And then I was going to do a review today of a Crafter's Companion set. So what I'm going to do is take this out, see what we got going on here. I'm sure this is just the plug. Nice plug. It looks like a good amount of cord. My other one has like a 10-foot cord, maybe longer. It's pretty long. Warranty info. It does have some tools for some reason. Oh, this will be fun. Let's see. I can see why it has tools. I think they want you to stick the lamp to the thing. Sorry guys, let me get in the way here. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. There is some to do about this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is probably set this up at a different table so we can have a better look at this and see what these tools are about. But there's that clamp. I was debating getting a floor lamp, but I like this kind of thing better. The only thing is the one I have right now, it has like a wire base and I can move around wherever I want. This one's very stiff, so a little different in that regard. But okay, let me put this at a table and we'll get it going. Okay. So I was looking at the instructions real quickly, what I can see through here, and yeah, we just have to assemble, put the light on its base here. And so my husband, I was like, I don't know if they have a replacement for it, like a bulb, and he's like, the price is good, you can just throw the whole thing away and buy another one. I was like, no, you're supposed to be able to replace the bulbs. But I appreciate his... Just get another one if it goes out. So nice space here, I think. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of area to be able to be clamped. I would say that's about 3 inches or so. And of course, you just kind of undo it until it's as wide as your table and then screw it back up and that will hold it down. I do like it's nice and sturdy. The one I had before was very thin, so a lot of times I would bump it and it would just move. So this is a nice plate worth of sturdiness there. So let me look at that, because I can see I'm going to have to put something on the end there. And let's open this one up. So this is my dining table. If you see some crumbs, it's because I didn't do the best job cleaning it off after breakfast this morning. And that's okay. I actually live in my house. I don't just pretend to live in my house. All right. We eat, we cook, We have fun. All right, let's see. So yeah, so then we have this piece. Very interesting, nice big light. And then we have our power button. I don't know that that's the actual, this is interesting. I'm assuming you have to touch those, right? For it to work, I would assume. Pretty cool, I didn't know it was fancy like that. Okay, let's see here. I always like to keep things very low tech. When I saw the other lamp, I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted, you know, but this one has a few bells and whistles. Yeah, it is touch switch, says right there. Sorry if it's dark right now. I know my lighting in here isn't that great. Okay, okay, we already talked about E, we talked about D, that's the clamp and everything. A, C is on there. Do you see that? Yes, awesome. Okay, so like I said, my other one is like a pipe and it has like ridges so we can move it easily. Look at this, look at this. Weird. Weird. It feels very weird because there's something in there that's very sturdy, but then this is so soft and kind of rubbery. I hope this is not the kind of rubber that starts getting like sticky after a while. I do not like that. It feels like that kind of rubber, so hopefully it'll be a better product, but we don't know yet. Time will tell on that one. Okay, so again, I guess you replace the whole head because look at this. I don't see where you would replace lights in here. And again, it says 10,000 hours. I mean, that's a good long amount of time. I mean, when I make videos, I make probably an hour at a time, if that much, right? They're usually a little bit shorter than that. So that's at least 10,000 videos, if not, you know, 20. So I guess we're okay. So we're going to put this in here. And of course, you're going to put it the correct way. I don't think, let me see if there's like a certain, it looks the same either way. Okay. I'm assuming it's this way because I don't think the thing curves the other way. So let me just see. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. Let me read this and make sure there's a specific way to do this. Okay, and then I'll be right back. What they're showing you in the diagram is to go ahead and clamp it to your table because that's going to give you some, you know, a little extra help, right? Because right now and then you just kind of curve it this way or however you want. And then you put your lamp on. So if I was pretending that to happen, there it is. Obviously there's nothing up here. We have a screw here that we are going to screw in on the other side. So I'm going to put this down and I'm trying to show you without dropping that. I don't know why there are so many little tools in this bag because basically that's it. You're going to do the one screw and obviously this little Allen wrench. And basically this little tiny screw, I'm going to put it on here because, and this is again probably why they want you to clamp it down, is I have to give it some pressure and then screw that in. Very interesting. I suppose the other screw is because of this other areas. I don't know why. It is a very awkward angle for me, but I'm going to try. Okay. Yep. I think that's it. I'm going to tighten it up a little better because like I said, this is kind of a weird angle for me for the video, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a little more information. I was going to tighten this a little bit tighter, but I was like, it's kind of hard to get, and it says there, do not over tighten because you can strip it. It does not take very many turns to get this in here, so be careful with that because you don't want to strip it. I mean, that's the worst. And so all we're going to do now is plug it in. Obviously, I'm going to clamp this to my table. I do want to show you one thing though, because the next scene, I don't know that you'll be able to see the light. You know what, I'll do it here. That way we can play with it and then I'll take it over there to show you the different light functions. But check this out. It turns sideways. This is weird. It just feels so weird. Okay, so there's that. And what you're supposed to do is then take this plug. Kind of a bummer because it is shorter than my other light, but you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, and it is called the Sewers Extra Wide Area LED Clamp Lamp. I just saw on the instruction sheet there. So I'm going to untangle this even though it's done nicely, but when you start pulling it, it gets a little bit tangly. And what we need to do is take this side that's attached to the actual lamp and connect it here. So on my other one, this one was like 5 feet long, and then this part that goes to the wall is another like 5 or 6 feet, so that's why it was extra long. Plug that in together. Oopsie. And let me see if I can reach my plug while you guys are just sitting here. That way we can see what this thing does. Oh my gosh, so weird. Okay, let me put that there just in case. Okay, I'm gonna turn it this way. Give myself a little more room. Okay. Okay. Now, let's turn this up like this. Oh, see the little light's gonna be on. So that does bother me that that's gonna be powered all the time. Things like that get on my nerves, but that's okay. All right, let's turn it on. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. I'm gonna press the M. Oh, that one's a more yellowish. Hopefully you can kind of tell the difference. That one's very warm. I like the cool. I always like the cool. And then you can make it brighter. Okay, that was the third. Suppose there's 5 brightnesses, so let's see. I think that's the max. Next lowest, next lowest, next lowest, and next lowest. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go plug it in and we'll look at some craft items and see what we think of what this looks like. Okay guys, so all I did was just grab a few things. I figure if someone's watching this that's not a normal viewer of my channel that does other crafts that might want to check it out for sewing and those kind of things, I brought at least some yarn. So right now what you're seeing is no extra lighting other than the light that's above my head and my chandelier light. So, which are LED lights. It's a little bit cool. And not that I know anything about, oh, cool and warmth and all that. I really don't, but something like that. So I have this light. Hopefully I can actually probably turn it and put it in here. It's right here next to me, okay? I'm going to have to play with this because I don't know what I need it to do or where it needs to be. And I just realized I have not plugged it in. All I did was clamp it to my table. So let me plug that in and I'll be right back. But hopefully you can kind of see what the lighting situation is right now with basically natural light. I have my windows open. I have my above, you know, chandelier on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm probably going to have to redo my whole light situation just because this thing is very big. It's like a hammerhead shark the way this comes out. So, okay, I'm going to turn it on. I don't know what it's set on right now. I'm just going to turn it on. All right. Now, as you can see, it's still a little bit dark on this side. I have another little OttLite that I always keep on my desk here. It's this little tiny guy. Again, something I found, I think at Joann's on clearance, and I usually open that up and that's what gives me the light from the other side. But for right now, we're looking at this light and that's what you're seeing. Again, I guess I could kind of move it a little bit. I don't know if that helps. Let's try the different things. So mode. Did that seem any different? Okay, there it goes. That's the second mode that's a little bit warm. And hopefully when I put thread there, or yarn should I say, so that you can kind of see, did it change in temperature, in value, in color to you? I don't know. I'll do it again. That's another mode. Oh, interesting. That's the cool one. So I don't know what it started on. It seems like it started on probably what I left off last time, which I guess was a warm one. Let's try this again. So there's that mode. That one's a little bit warm. That one's a little bit warmer. I actually kind of like that. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the coolest one. This is usually what I use when I'm filming. This really bright. And you know what? I don't know if I like it or not. Okay, so there's that. And let's go. That's a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter. And that's it. So then we're going to go down from there. Okay. And let me go back to a warm mode. And let's kick it up. Interesting. So even the warm one still has, I think I'm finding out about this lighting for my actual videos, that maybe I don't want it so cool and crisp. We'll see. I'll mess around with it. But I just want to show you that. So if you saw the different values here, you know, that's a, you know, I don't know what else to show you all. Have some, ooh, this one's really bright. Let's see this because there's a lot of different things going on this page. Let's try to change that mode. That one's warmer. That's that cool one that I normally would use on a video. And that's as bright as it gets, and then we get lighter from there. Okay, that's the lightest. Let's go to the warm one and pick it up from there. Interesting. All right, guys, so yeah, I'm happy with it. I like the size of it. I can show you, it's basically an LED strip. Let me see if I can get this in the camera. I don't know if I can. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. It's probably hard to see, but there's little LEDs in there that you can see are lighting up all across the whole head of this thing. So there it is. Very easy to maneuver. That is pretty cool. That weird little neck on it is really, really pretty cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You know, hopefully I helped you out. I'm just needed a new light, so here it is. All right, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.